Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, and welcome back to another episode of the HoloBros podcast, episode 29 to be exact. It is, of course, your boy Homie to Life, aka your boy Weezy, and I'm brought back again here today with our good host, our best friend, our guy, the guy himself.
It's your boy Coop, man, aka the Great DC, man. We are back at it again. Appreciate you guys for tuning into another week. Episode 30 is around the corner.
Yes,
We have a
sure.
special surprise for you, but it's
Hey,
top secret. It's top secret.
we can't speak too much about it, but just know it's gonna be a banger. It will be a certified hood classic, and that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's a fact. But anyway, appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like I said, also for those that are listening on Spotify, rate this podcast 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars before you do anything else. But we really do appreciate you guys for tuning in. But without further ado, man, let's get straight into the show, man. What you got
Yes,
for us
sir,
today,
ski.
Weezy?
Yes, sir, ski. On today's first topic of the HoloBros podcast, episode 29, living life on the offensive. Man, stop playing defense. You could play defense. Playing defense is cool, but it also comes to a certain point where you just gotta go out and get it. You can't just be all huddled up trying to take punches, trying to weave everything. Cause only a certain amount of time until your block breaks, and then you just sitting there like, yo, I really didn't make too much strides forward and actually winning the match and actually getting to where I want to be. So, you know what I'm saying? Being offensive and being uh we're going to talk about this later, but also being assertive is some of the key elements into being the person that you want to be in life. You see what I'm saying? Instead of, like I said, instead of taking punches, you throwing some jabs yourself. You know what I'm saying? You let them know that you still there regardless, and that you making the moves that you need to get to so that you're in the position that you want to be in this life. So cool. You know what I'm saying? What you think about that, man?
Nah, just like you said though, like stop always just being on defense in the corner, huddled up, like trying to hope and pray that knockout punch doesn't come and or that liver shot don't come and put you down or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Like Weezy said, it's great to be on defense. Like be a defensive driver. It's good to be on defense,
Mm-hmm.
but it's too much of anything is never a good thing.
Facts.
So when you're on defense too much, for example, right? Let's take it to sports. If a team is on defense 24/7, how can they win?
Mm.
How can they
Mm.
score? Yeah, you can score on defense. Depending on the sport, like football, you can score on defense. But let's say basketball terms. If you're always on if you're always on defense, how can you win?
Facts.
You have to attack. There's two different sides. Same thing in baseball. You can't score on defense in baseball. It's impossible. You have to be on offense. So what I'm trying to say, what I'm trying to really get through to you guys is like stop being so timid and just defensive in life. When it comes to life, you have to attack life. You only get one shot at this thing. Now, whether you're religious or you're not, let's just keep it as what we know to be 100% true as far as what we would call logic and reasoning, whatever.
Mm.
We don't know what happens after this life. We have beliefs. I have strong beliefs that there is a heaven, that there is a hell.
Mm.
But whatever you believe in or don't believe in, we don't know what happens after the end of this life. But what we do know for certain is that we have this life and we have one life to live. So go out and attack it. Stop just waiting, huddled up in the corner like Weezy said until your block breaks or until somebody puts you out or until life really ends you and you're done.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be that dude. Like we talked about this a lot. The regret factor is always the worst because the regret when you're regretting, well, I said regretting. When you're
What?
regretting, I keep saying that. When you're regretting, oh, what is going on tonight?
You good,
When
Mike?
you're
You good, Mike?
but when you're regretting stuff, right? You always, for some weird reason, I think it's just like the humanness of just like torturing. Like you just want to self torture yourself more. It's like when something hurts and you keep pressing it. I tell my wife all the time, stop touching it like that. If it hurts, like if your arm hurts, stop squeezing it like you're trying to break it or something. But like, long story short, not to go on a tangent. For whatever weird reason, when you regret something and you always look at it in hindsight, you always think of the best case scenario. So it's like self torture. You want to self torture yourself more. Like, damn, if I would have did that, yo, I probably could have, boom. Or what if it would have worked out for me, yo? Where would I be now? But when you're in the moment, you just are solely going off of fear. So you think of the worst case scenario. But it should be not flipped, because I don't think you should ever really think about the worst case scenario. You can kind of weigh it out and see what may happen,
Right.
but don't really, for me at least, your discretion advised. But don't like just think about the worst case scenario. Always think about best case scenario. What's the best thing that could happen? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, without really, going on too much of a rant or a tangent, man, live life offensively. If you're just on defense, how can you win in life? When you're on defense, you're in survival mode. You just want to survive. In baseball, you just want to get to the next inning,
Facts.
or you want to get to your at bat, or you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want to football. You just want to get off the field.
Mm-hmm.
Basketball, you just want to get the ball back. Hopefully they miss or we get a steal or whatever. We just want to get the ball back. But when you're on offense, I want to score. I want to run these bases. I want to run around these bases as much as I possibly can. I want to hit as many shots as I can. I want to score as many touchdowns as I can, or kick as many field goals or whatever. Just score points that I can. You have to be on the flip side. You have to be on offense. The defense is cool, like I said, but too much of it is bad, because how can you win?
Mm.
You cannot win if you're just on the defense all day. You have to do something that is more uh offensive in order to really get more results. But like Weezy said, we're gonna talk more about that later on when we speak about being assertive. But for right now, please at least attempt to live life on the offensive, because at the end of the day, when you're not offensive and you're just defensive, like I said, you're just playing scared.
Mm-hmm.
And just like they tell you in football, if you play scared, you might as well just either leave or get hurt, because either way, something bad's gonna happen when you play scared. That's the same thing in life. When you play scared, you play it safe. Yeah, nothing bad may not happen as far as like lose your job or whatever, or lose your money or whatever, but you lose out on a lot of big opportunities that could have happened to you if you would have just attacked them. You know what I'm saying? So
Facts.
that's really all I got for that. Weezy, what you got, man?
Honestly, bro, like you said, it's that living in fear. And me personally, I've seen people who've all they've done was just live on the defensive end their entire life, or at least how long I've been alive. That's how I've seen it. And realizing that with you consistently just trying to deflect punches, just trying to weave, but really not trying to throw any shots out there for yourself, or just put yourself out there, you're only living in fear. You're, like we said last week, you're only letting fear dictate your life, and just letting fear just drive your life. Because if you're just gonna sit back and just, oh well, I'm gonna let everything come to me, I'm gonna not actually do anything, bro. Like Coop said, you're only letting the biggest opportunities of your life pass you by, because you're not
Facts.
actually going out and trying to make the opportunities yourself. You just think that just because, yeah, you could have some of the most fire music, you could have some of the best content, you could be whatever, you could have one of the best businesses out there, but if you're not putting yourself out, if you're not attacking the lane that you are currently in, and you just think that everything is just going to come to your side, bro, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't, because the fact of the matter is, bro, it's only, like Coop said, it's only so much that you can do when you just sit back and just let shit be. Like, and the craziest part is, if you have a dream and a vision and a goal for something, you have to go out and chase that bitch. That dream isn't gonna make itself without you actually putting the time in and actually wanting it to be something. If you just saying it, oh well, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna get to it tomorrow, or I'm gonna not really do this right now. I'm gonna do it a little bit later. I'm gonna let X and Y come back to me. Nah, G, you gotta cut that shit out, cause at the end of the day, it's only so much deflecting, it's only so much waiting, it's only so much just blocking defensiveness that you can do to the point where your hands is tied. You're broken down. And you haven't done anything back. You haven't, you know what I'm saying, gone out and put the time in. You haven't gone out and put the work in. And if that's your case, then all you're going to be faced with is regret. And like Coop said, like we said last week or a couple of weeks back, that's not the life to live, because at the end of the day, you're going to be sitting there like, yo, like, damn, bruh, I should have taken that opportunity when I had the chance. And that's
Right.
not what we want for y'all. We want y'all to be like, all right, I got this opportunity. Let me see. Even if it's not an opportunity where you're 100% sure about it, you go out and do your research and just look and see like, all right, here's what they offering. Here's what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Let me at least get some jabs in there. Let me at least get my foot in the door, so they know like, all right, he kind of serious, or not even kind of, he is serious and actually wants to see like, yo, like, what is this about? He or she, whatever the case is. But it's just a matter of the fact of like, bro, you gotta be willing to attack, bro. Cause at the end of the day, in this lifestyle, the 21st century, everybody is in go mode, and it's only so many people that live in defense. And I feel like the only time that you could live in a defense mode is when you actually accomplish the dreams that you want. Regardless of that, the only mode that you should be in, well, I won't say only, but majority of the time, the mode that you should be in is the attack, is the offensive, because at any given moment, any opportunity could help change your world at any given moment. Because with how quick this world is, with these devices that we have in our hands, bro, our life could change in an instant. So it's just a matter of the fact of like, bro, don't be scared to live the life that you want. Don't be so shelled up. Don't be so defensive. Go out there and get that shit, bro. Go out there and just really, like I said, if you have a dream, vision, goal, whatever, chase that shit, bro. Cause at the end of the day, that's what's gonna make you be at peace. That's what's gonna make you be happy with the life that you have. So, you know what I'm saying? That's pretty much all I have on that, man. Cool. You got anything else to add before we move on, my brother?
Yeah, just real quick, bro. Now you pretty much said everything, but just real quick, like to let everybody know, this is not even about taking risks, guys. This is just about being like offensive, like
Yeah,
trying to, for lack of a better term, score.
yeah,
Like any way you can, as far as like, obviously there's morals and things attached to it, but just trying to score. Like Weezy said, if you're a dude that constantly sees this girl that you may like and you may want to take her out or you may want to get to know her, instead of always giving her that creepy ass weird stare when she walk by, why don't you go up to her and say hello
hmm,
instead of being defensive? And not defensive like, oh, I'm not talking to nobody, but like being on defense, like, oh, I'm scared if I go up to her, like something may happen or whatever. uh, Another thing, oh, I really want to raise from my job, but I'm scared to ask. That's
bro,
defensive. Or, yo, like I always wanted to try, painting, but I don't know. Like that's defensive. So it's not even about necessarily risk or even high risk. It's just about attacking life. Just doing
facts,
stuff. Going out and trying. If you see something that you really like have a strong passion for or even a strong interest in, even if it's just for the time being, why not explore it? Obviously if it's something, morally correct and all that good stuff. I gotta mention that because there are kids watching. I don't want them to just think like, oh, he said this, so this and that. No, for the kids out there, still has to be some morals and things attached to it. But my point is, and it still stands, if you see something that you may be interested in, like, damn, I always wanted to join the band, or I always wanted to, but damn, if I do that, then my friends may laugh at me or whatever. You may be a beast. You may be one of the best musicians
facts.
ever. So that's another thing too, and we'll talk about this probably later on, like a different pod or a different topic. But real quick too, because that just reminded me of something, or just allowed me to think about something. For the
Hmm.
kids out there that's trying to impress your friends in high school and middle school and all that, Stop.
It's
You're
not
not gonna
worth it,
see
bro.
them or talk to them ever again.
Facts.
You're not gonna see them or talk to them ever again unless it's through like the internet. You're not gonna speak to them. You're not gonna be in the same room as them.
It's not
Just
worth it, bro.
stop.
It is really not worth it, bro. Just do what you
Just
want to do.
stop.
Just do
Just
what you
stop.
want to do, bro. Please.
So for all that, oh, I want to do this, but I think the kids at my school will think I'm weird for that. Just do it. Oh damn, I always wanted to join the chess club, but they're gonna call me a nerd.
Just do
Be a nerd. That's who cares.
it. Who
Who
gives a
cares?
fuck?
Guess
Like,
what? The nerds. I don't know if y'all know. The nerds are winning. So for all you
yes.
kids out there that use the term nerd and geek and lame and square and all that to be demeaning, just go on Forbes and you'll see all the squares.
It's the winner circle around here. See what I'm
Just
saying?
go to Forbes and see the. I don't really see a lot of cool kids, a lot of cool dudes on Forbes. I really don't. Like, yeah, you may say the rappers and all that, but a lot of them are getting finesse for their money as well, but they don't know it yet. And when they find out, that's when the accusations come out of they're going to sue and all that. But that's here. That's here or there. But long story short, guys, I don't know why I even got to this, but stop trying to just do stuff to impress your friends.
Facts.
This is for the kids in school. Just stop. You're never going to see them again. Just stop.
You
Once you graduate, you're not going to see them. You're going to talk to a few core people, but you're not seeing them no more. So don't really care about what they think. But anyway, without me rambling, Wheezy, what do we have next? Unless you have anything else to add for that topic.
um as I just want to add this, bro. Like who said, all that impressing your friends in school and shit, bro. That shit, it does nothing. It does absolutely nothing for you. Cause you wanna know this at the end of the day, bro. Whatever you wanna do, and if they see you actually making something out of it, they're gonna wanna follow you. Like let's be honest. Let's be honest. If you're doing something different and if you're making moves off of doing that different thing, they're going to want to follow you. Like it's like I've seen it happen way too many times. Like even when I was doing YouTube in school, bro. Like I remember I had one kid, fucking he showed up. He came to me in my gym class. He was like, "Yo, you know what I'm saying? I see you putting in work on YouTube." Like that shit, it just goes like it's noticed. Like don't get me wrong, it's noticed, but it's just like when you just doing whatever the fuck you want to do, people will notice that shit, bro. People will be like, all right,
Facts.
he doing his own thing, and then they'll want to jump on that train with you. So then in turn, you become your own leader. Like we called back to last pod, you end up becoming your own leader, having your own following, all just throughout high school because you want to do whatever the fuck you wanted to do, and you didn't think about anybody else's outside opinion because their outside opinion doesn't fucking matter to what you want to do at the end of the day. It's not making them
And it's
happy.
not gonna matter once you leave school.
Bruh,
You're never gonna see them again.
I'm trying to tell
I
him,
want to
man.
drive that point home. You're not seeing them. So,
I'm trying to tell him. And then the fact of the matter is, once you end up building that thing that you was doing in high school, when you get out of high school and it is well established, you already have a head start to everybody else who just graduated high school. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. So it's just a matter of the fact that like, bro, just do you. Like take those chances. Just stop being so scared to do things that you want to do in this life, because at the end of the day, bruh, we came into this world by ourselves. You leave this world by your motherfucking self. Let's be honest. So it's just a matter of the fact of like, yo, don't be scared to try new shit, bruh. Cause
facts.
at the end of the day, it's only gonna make you better, to be honest. So yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got for that. Cooper, you know what I'm saying? Your car journey, man. What's going on, man? I don't like that face, man. What's going on, man? What's
Bruh.
happening, man?
But the people listening on Spotify, I have a disgusted, like shaking my head, disappointed face. And you may be thinking, damn, okay, he probably didn't get a car yet. No, I did. I got the car, but it's just the extra shit I have to do with getting the car. So DMV trips and then all that. But no, let's not even go there yet. So I had to get this is my sister's old car. She got a new car, which is cool. This is a 2014 Nissan Altima. For those of you that don't know, I'm not a car guy. I don't care. I just want something to get me to point A to point B. I really don't care. And I just only my only request is a Bluetooth radio, which he has, so that's cool. Got that. Boom. Might get some speakers, get a little loud. But anyway,
Yeah.
so I had to drive this weekend. I was supposed to drive down and get the car so that my dad could get it fixed because it would cost more to try to fix my old truck that I was telling you about a couple
Mm,
pods ago than it would to just fix up that car and then just go crazy for a couple years with
yeah.
that shit. So, long story short, we ended up deciding to do that. So I end up not being able to make it on that Sunday. I gotta drive all the way to Old Bridge. That's where she lives. So I drive
Fuck.
down there. So that shit is a journey. Then I gotta take it back to my parents' house so that they could take it over there. Then they couldn't take it over there. So then I had to take that car all the way to Jersey City. For those of you that don't understand what I'm saying, because I'm talking like y'all just all from around here.
God.
Basically, your boy had to just do mad drives, like far drives, like
God.
30 here, then back 40 here, then another 50, then another, then from Jersey City back to where I live, and like it's too much, bro. So, like, I'll be happy once this shit is all over with. But for right now, your boy, this new car has been causing him headaches. I'm grateful for it, but it's causing me a lot of headaches. Just a lot of running around. Like tomorrow, I got to go pick it up from Jersey City.
Wait, what?
This is it's just a lot of crazy, bro.
Yo, what?
Cause I had to take it to the mechanic so he could fix it. But so I gotta pick it up. He said it was ready today. I'm like, I'm not going today. I just went. I just dropped it off tomorrow. That's why we not filming. I'm break the fourth wall. Let's break the fourth wall real quick.
Hey, break that motherfucker
We're
down.
not we're not filming this when we're supposed to film it on a Thursday. We're filming it on a Friday.
Yep.
So this will be released tomorrow. Blase blase. So,
Yep.
but the reason why because yesterday I couldn't because I had to take dumbass car to Jersey City to get it fixed from the mechanic. So
Mm.
doing all that, it's just too much running around, bro. Then it's not even inspected, so I gotta take it next week to get inspected because I'm not gonna be able to take it this week because I gotta go in the morning. Like it's niggas blowing my. So anyway, with that being said, this car journey, man, has just been aggravating. But I'm still grateful, still blessed to have a car because there's a lot of people out here that's still on foot patrol or like
Facts.
Ubering and everywhere. So you know, what I mean, I'm blessed, no complaints, except for the fact I got to run around all damn day. Just see
Yo.
like, but yeah, I mean, it's all good. We good, but yeah,
Hey man, at least you don't gotta pay $150 for an inspection sticker.
yeah, that's a fact.
Hey, I had to do that shit because niggas know my car is modified. That shit is not. Let me not say nothing now.
Wait, did
Yo,
this nigga just tell him?
nah,
Oh.
you
So
know.
you're no different. You're no different than the rappers nowadays. You just tell what you do on wax, huh?
Hey man, I
This
mean,
nigga's
it's
crazy.
it's
Kids,
not
don't be like him.
it's not technically illegal. Like it's legal. I just bought an inspection sticker. You know what I'm saying?
So, cause I'm gonna save you from you. This is the part where I produce this show and I save you from you. Next
Yo.
topic, man. What we got next? Let me save you from you here. Let me just don't question it. Just let me save you from you. Let me save you from
Hey,
yourself.
hey, man, but
Niggas crazy.
moving, hey, it's one of them.
Niggas nuts.
It's one of
Mm.
them. But moving on to the next topic of the HoloBros podcast, finding peace within, not from the outside. And what that basically means is that, like, yo, you have to be willing to heal from all of your past trauma. Like, if you're not willing to, you know what I'm saying, take the time to really figure out who you are and who you once were after a traumatic experience, and like that could ultimately destroy you. Cause me and Coop talked about this on a pod. Like, you could have a goal of achieving $1 million, right? But that doesn't mean that $1 million will make you happy if you aren't happy within. Like that shit, the $1 million could only destroy you, to be honest, unless you actually choose to heal yourself and actually be at peace with the person that you are becoming. Because if you're not at peace with the decisions you made, with the person you are, bruh, everything else that comes after that is only going to be hell, because then you're still not happy, you're still not, you know what I'm saying, content with the level that you're at, and that only then it just provides more discourse and more hatred for yourself because it's like, bruh, I did all this shit and I'm still not happy. Why is that? Take a look in the mirror. Honestly, that's one of the best lines. Like, just take a look in the mirror. Ask yourself that. Because if you achieved everything that you wanted to achieve, if you had a vision, a dream, a goal, like I said before, and you get all of that, you attain all of that, right? You have a beautiful family, but yet, you know what I'm saying? None of that makes you fulfilled. It's only a matter of questioning yourself as to why you don't feel fulfilled at the current position that you're at. So, Coop, what you think, man?
I'll answer that with a quote, man. How you gonna win when you ain't right within?
Hmm.
How you gonna win when you ain't right within?
Hmm.
Come again.
Hmm.
That's Lauren Hill, man. Please get cultured.
Talk
Listen,
to
that's
him,
Lauren Hill.
man. Talk to him.
Listen. So, like, listen. And this is what needs to be said because a lot of times this ain't really talked about. A lot of times, like, in the midst of chasing our dreams and our goals, we tend to lose sight on what's really important and what's more important than your goals and your dreams. It's your internal peace. Because
Mm,
at the end of the day, no matter if you're in a shitty situation or you're in the best situation ever, if you're not at peace, then you're always going to be in a shitty situation because guess what you can't escape from no matter how many drugs you take, how many drinks you chug down, you can't escape from yourself. A lot
facts.
of times people run from themselves or they try to run from themselves by, taking psychedelics and this and that and
Mm-hmm.
this other stuff that you see people just falling addicted to and then just in love with to try to escape themselves. But why? Because they're not at peace with themselves. They're running from themselves.
Facts. Talk to
And
him.
you can't run from that person in the mirror no matter how hard you try. That's when people get into depressions and they go down a deep dark slope. Some people fortunately get back on the right track, some unfortunately don't, but the reason why is because they're not at peace within. You have to be you have to have like a force field around you. No matter what situation, no matter where you're at, you have to be at peace within. Now, notice I didn't say happy. I keep saying this. Notice I did not say happy.
Mm,
Happiness, like any other emotion, is temporary. So, no matter what, the happiness is gonna fade. I don't care if you're in a best situation. You're gonna get used to it. You're not gonna be as happy as you once were when you first got it, or when you first attained that lifestyle, whatever the case may be. So, when you are at peace and you really are 100% at peace and you're like cool, no, your situation, yeah, it may affect your happiness or your mood or whatever, but it won't sway your peace and you will continue to be peaceful even as you elevate. The
mm,
worst thing in this life to be, in my opinion, is to have everything you ever wanted and still be dead inside.
facts.
Because guess what? Now you know. Well, no, actually, no, you really, a lot of times people don't even understand why they're not happy. Damn, why am I not at peace? Why am I not happy? Or why, whatever. And I say happy this time because everybody, that's what they ask themselves because they think happiness is the answer.
Right.
Damn, why am I not happy or whatever? But really, why am I not at peace? Why am I not? I shouldn't feel like this at this level, at this stage in life. But they don't realize that it's because they've been running from themselves. They haven't even been healing themselves. They've been more so focused on external and other things, like outer worldly things, as opposed to what's really important is them. You have to maintain your health as far as not just physically but mentally. You have to cleanse yourself. You have to cleanse your soul of the toxins the same way that your body physically gets rid of toxins if it's working properly and keeps the good nutrients. It's the same way you have to be that for your brain and for just your spirit. A lot of times we forget about that when we just chase our dreams and our goals, but at the end of the day, your health, and that's both mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, whatever you want to say. But for me, I just say mental, spiritual. I mean, mental, emotional, and it just kind of covers everything. Like, did I say mentally, emotional? Sorry. Mental and physical. There we go. Sorry, I'm bugging. But
Right,
mental and
right.
physical, those are the two, and I feel like that covers everything. You can break them down into subsections, like I said, spiritually, whatever, blah blah blah. But just to keep it concise, those two things right there, you have to maintain just as much as you, or not even just maintain, but focus on maintaining just as much as you do for your goals. So a lot of times we'll be on a grind, what I mean, go so crazy trying to achieve our goals and our dreams and everything like that.
Mm,
But we lose sight on the way up, we lose sight of who we are, and we lose sight of like how to keep maintaining ourselves and things like that. So never, never, never just forget about what really is important, because at the end of the day, you can have everything you ever dreamed of and more and still be dead inside if you don't take care of this.
mm,
And that's both, like I said, that's both mentally and physically. So always keep that in mind, guys. And a lot of times we like to use crutches too. That's another thing, real quick, and I'm gonna wrap it up with this. We use crutches in life. Like, damn, okay, I know I don't feel the best right now. I'm not really at peace, but yo, if if I go to Tahiti right now, or Tulum, or the Mykonos, or whatever, I'll be good. I'll be at peace. No, you'll just mask it. That's what it is. It's a mask. The same thing when
facts.
when people take drugs all day. They're not happy with themselves. They're not at peace with themselves. They're just masking the feeling, which is why people become drug addicts or overdose or drink too much, drink themselves to death or whatever. Because the masking, they want it to last forever, but it doesn't. It's impossible.
Mm-hmm.
So it lasts for a little bit, and then when it goes away, they need to get that feeling again. They want to feel quote unquote happy or at peace again. But it's the same way with these different materials. Damn, yo, I'm not at peace right now, but yo, if I go get this new Ferrari, if I go get this new whatever car, or if I go get this new house, or if I go get with this chick, or if I go to this location and this, if I go on this trip, I'm gonna be good. You'll be good temporarily, but like I always keep saying, you can't run from yourself. Everybody tries to run from their problems and all that. You can't run from you. You take
Facts.
you everywhere you go, like it or not. So keep in mind, it's don't try to just mask your feelings and your what's going on inside with these trips or with these people or these materialistic things that really don't mean nothing, because you can't take none of this with you. So focus on yourself, focus on within, and really, really understand that without peace, no matter if you're at the lowest point of your life or the highest point of your life, you'll just be dead inside.
Mm-hmm.
You won't really have a purpose, or it won't feel like you'll have a purpose. And it just almost like that's one of the worst place to be, is because it's almost like you're just living life on idle.
Mm.
No
Facts.
direction, no sense of purpose, no nothing. You just like, damn,
Autopilot.
like what am I doing? Yeah, that's a fact. So your life is basically a Tesla at this point. You just drives itself. You just GMAC, cop pulls you over, just get in the passenger seat. Tell them I wasn't driving.
You ever
This
seen
nigga
that?
was.
You ever seen that movie Click with Adam Sandler and he put his life on autopilot?
Yeah, it's a fact. That was a good movie too. Shout out to Adam Sandler. And Get
Facts.
Coach, if y'all don't know that movie. It's called Click. You too young. Universal Remote. He fell asleep in the store. You got to see it. I don't know. It's good. It's cool. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. You got to see it. Then he wakes up at the end. It's fine. It's Listen. Just go watch it. We don't got to get into all that. Shout out to Click. Shout out to Adam Sandler. It's not an ad. It should be an ad though. Pay us, Adam. We love you. But anyway,
But
you got anything else to add, my brother?
honestly, bruh, it's just like you said, man. If you're just doing all this extra shit, but you're not really looking yourself in the mirror and not really trying to break down all of the reasons why as to why you feel that way. And on top of that, if you don't change or try to change those feelings so that you're feeling better, it's only going to catch up to you. Like with karma, with anything else in this world, it'll crawl back up to you quicker than a motherfucker, quicker than you realize. And then the second that it does, you're gonna be like, fuck. Like you're gonna just have that feeling like bro, like I still don't feel myself. And the thing in the fact of the matter was is like you didn't decide to heal yourself. You didn't decide that it was time for me to just treat to all of my past problems so that going into the next phase of your life, you have no problems. You just sat
Facts.
there and just either drank your life away, indulged in way too many recreational drugs or whatever the case is, and you just, like Coop said, you just let that shit be your mask. You just let that shit just, you know what I'm saying, take over you in such a way where you forgot about them. And then when they actually creep back up, it's like you're seeing a fucking ghost. But at the end of the day, that's only you that you're facing. When you take a look in that mirror early in the morning when you first brush your teeth, the first person you see is you.
Facts.
That's the first person you see. So then that should be the ever revolving door to the fact that you should acknowledge the fact that, yo, like, alright, maybe I do have some past traumas, and try to find different ways so that you can heal from those past traumas, whether it be talking to a therapist, talking to one of your friends, or whatever the case is. Because at the end of the day, bro, like Coop said, all we have is ourselves. All you have is this one soul body, and you only get one. You only get one body and one chance to really do the things that you want to do in this life. So why not would you want to go through this life being happy, but yet instead a lot of people choose to be on the opposite side of life. They choose to go through this life being unhappy, unhealthy, and just not resolving the everlasting trauma. And I'm gonna say this, bro. Healing from trauma isn't easy. It's not. And I'm not trying to condone or say to the fact that it is, because it's really not. But it's just a matter of the fact of, if you still try though, if you still try day to day, you don't even have to do nothing that's crazy. But like, if you just do little things here and there that will make you feel at peace and at home again, and that'll make you be the person that you once was before you started masking yourself, you'll start to realize, like, yo, like, I didn't really need none of the extra shit. Like, all I really needed to do is just take the time out for myself and just really just hone in on what's really going on. Because the second that you don't hone in, your body will literally scream at you like, bro, help me, help. Your body literally tells you all that you need to know, and it's just up to you to want to acknowledge and see the fact that, like yo, like, I'm kind of being fucked up right now. So it's just that accountability part, and also just wanting to be a better person than you were yesterday. So
That's a
um
fact.
yeah, man, just heal, guys, please. Just if there's one thing I want y'all to do to take away from this pod, bro, heal.
Facts.
Heal. There's too many broken souls out here. It's too many hurt people living in grown ass bodies that's still trying to hurt other people. It
Hurt
doesn't,
people. Hurt people.
bro. It doesn't do anything. Heal. Because at the end
Facts.
of the day, once you heal, once you get over that hurt, once you get over that pain, you only become a better person than you were yesterday. You become
Facts.
an ever evolved version of yourself, and then you'll end up thanking yourself for it. Cause I've
That's
done
a
it.
Fendi.
I've done it, bruh. I've come through, I've been through a lot of trauma that I haven't spoke about on this pod, which we'll probably get to at some point. But it's just a matter of the fact of, by you just trying to heal from that past, to heal from that shit, it's just, you only creating better habits for yourself, and just being a better version, the best version of yourself that you can be. So that's pretty much my thoughts on that. Coop, you got anything else to add before we move on to gaming, my brother?
Nah, that's it, bro. That's all I got.
Alright, man. So moving on to this week's gaming topics of the HoloBros pod. First topic of the day, you got it, bruv. PlayStation PC launcher, man. So for those of you that do not know, Marvel Spider-Man. So I believe in the code for when that game was released onto Steam, data miners went and look through the files as they do on PC when any game is released. They like to go through the files and they like to check to see if there's like any hidden content, any like hidden little tidbits and things of that nature. Well, the data miners they found it. They found a PlayStation launcher for PC, and what that means is, well, just like the Xbox app on PC, just like Steam, Epic Games, GOG, which is grown, like, what is it like? Grown. It's like some Galaxy, but that's Cyberpunk's client, by the way, for those who don't know, and EA Play and all that. PlayStation is having their own, so basically, at some given point, they are going to be solely just putting all their titles on that platform and bringing all of their PlayStation exclusive games onto the PC platform. Which, hey, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, that's actually really fucking fire, because you have to think PlayStation, they're already putting out their exclusives on other platforms anyway. So why not make everything more streamlined to the fact that PC players, they have one specific location, or even not even one specific location, because I know for me, I like to primarily play my games on Steam. Steam is kind of like my home base when it comes to PC gaming. Unless I have to go to like Epic or like the EA Play Store for like Madden and some shit, then I'll do that. But for Sony to come into the frame and be like, yo, we about to put our own shit out. Honestly, it's a good and bad thing, because you're kind of still splitting up the player base and not making everything streamlined. But also, you're making everything streamlined into one platform, so you don't have to go, you know what I'm saying, to Steam, to Epic Games, just to look for the game. Nah, you just know that when you download the PlayStation PC launcher, the games are there, and they'll be, hopefully they're the same price as Steam, or when Steam has sales, that launcher will have sales too. Honestly, bro, I think I kind of think it's a good look. But yeah, cool. What you think, man? How you feel about it?
Uh, I don't know. Just like you said, it's like it's kind of like you're just splitting up shit now. It's like it's more so like, damn, I see Steam, I see all these other places like Epic Games and all that. And,
Yeah.
the Microsoft, obviously Xbox and all that.
Mm,
So I don't know. It's like, all right, damn, PlayStation, like, all right, we got to get our cut too, which I'm not mad at. I get it from a business
yeah.
standpoint, but it's just like, I don't know, bro.
It's
It's like
it's
it's like you're trying to it's too much to
yeah,
choose from now.
yeah.
Like
It is. It is.
it's too much. It was better when it was just concise. Like, all right, bet if it's not on Steam, it's gonna be on here definitely.
Yeah.
All right, if it's not here, it's gonna be. But at the same time too, I guess like this way, like at least majority, if not all, PlayStation games will be available to PC,
Yeah.
which is Microsoft. So
Crazy how that turns out,
yeah, so I mean,
right?
you give me. So I don't know, but we'll just have to really see when it really like develops and like let it play out for some time
Yeah.
before we really can
When
make a
it
judgment on it.
releases.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
yeah, so I mean, I don't know. Uh, I don't really
Yeah.
know.
I feel you, bro.
I have
Like,
to just wait and see. It's an okay idea, but it's too much for
yeah.
me. In my opinion, it's too much.
Honestly, bro, if you would have joined PC back when I joined PC, bro, you would be the same way. Cause honestly, bro, Steam is kind of like the main. It's
It's like
the
the hub.
Yeah,
It's the
like,
it's literally not. It's literally the hub for gaming.
right, and that's where most, if not all, PC games go. But ever since Epic Games Launcher joined the fray, it was like, oh, we're gonna have exclusivity deals, and we're only gonna put shit on the Epic Games Launcher. So
Yeah,
then
it's so weird.
that creates like a disconnect, especially since it's on literally the same platform. So it's like, I don't know, man. That's why I say it's a good and bad thing. Cause if PlayStation starts doing that shit too, and then if they're not offering refunds on top of that, I'm gonna be sick. Like, cause with Steam, bro, you can have the game for 2 weeks. You could play the game for 3 to 4 hours and you'll still get your refund. I've done it before. So it's like, and their system is seamless. Like all you have to, it literally only takes a few clicks just to process the refund and you're good. But I just have a feeling with all these apps, bro, like they're just making it harder for the PC platform. They're just we're kind of just splitting this shit up and just want to do our own thing when, cause I know, like I was saying with GOG, how they do it, they actually connect like all of the like all of the platforms like Epic Games, Steam, EA Play, the Bethesda app, Xbox app, all into one app. So then you could just launch it from there. And
That's fire.
I think that's actually pretty fucking dope. But
That's
it's
fire.
and it's good. It's just I just don't use it. Like
Yeah.
and the thing is, it's there. Like it's out. Like if you guys have a PC, I suggest you try GOG out because it literally streamlines all of the platforms into one, and then you can just launch it straight from God, for, like with ease. So it's just like I don't know, man. They kind of just doing too much, but also I kind of get it too since a lot of the games are coming to PC. But
Yeah.
just leave it on Steam, man. Just
Facts.
just stop doing too much. But
That's a fact.
man. So if you guys are looking forward, if you guys are PC gamers, you're looking forward to the PlayStation launcher. Sound off down in the comment section below. Tell us how you feeling, man. But
Fact.
moving on. Oh
Floor is
boy.
yours, man. The floor is yours.
Oh fucking boy. Saints Row. It's out. Oh shit, but it ain't good. Ugh.
Oh man. Oh man.
It ain't. Look, man. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. Y'all know we like to keep this show motherfucking transparent. If you guys are looking forward to Saints Row, save your money. Wait until that shit is like $20 on sale, bro. $10.
Oh
Up,
man.
up, up until you see that shit go from 60 to 20, that's when you buy that shit, bro. Don't, don't, please. I'm not, and at the same time, I'm not here to tell y'all what to do with y'all money, cause y'all gonna do whatever y'all want with your money anyway.
Fact.
But in my experience, bro, after putting about I want to say 9 to 10 hours on that broken buggy piece of
Sick.
that, bro, that is literally the worst Central game I've ever played. And there's only a few good points out of it. Customization is great. They have some of the best customization in AAA gaming. But and the driving is good. I personally think the driving is good. It has a lot of weight to it. Some people don't like it. I think it's good though. Like the cars actually feel like a car should be. Cars have different handling models, which is great. Um, but in terms of positive, that's as far as it goes. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Gameplay, honestly, gameplay is trash. Like, like, bro, like, I won't even say it's trash. Like, it doesn't compare to Saints Row 2 or 3, and maybe 4. Me, I don't really like 4, but it's just the activities, bro. You can only do like 3 or 4 activities. You have your wanted missions where you go out and hunt, you know what I'm saying, bounties down. You have, so as far as your activities go, you have your wanted, you have your wingsuit missions, you have your train like how do I describe it? Like where you're on a rail and you're just shooting shit on top of a car. And you have your wave missions. And you also have like some Trailblazer missions if you guys did play Saints Row 2 and 3. But that's as far as the activities go. You can't do Deceptive Tank missions like you could in Saints Row 2. There is no crowd control missions. Oh, tell me how a game from 2008 has a human shield function, but yet a game from 2022 you cannot grab anybody or take them as a human shield and throw them. It's But listen. I look. I realize, yeah, I don't have as all the people that did work on their previous Saints Row games. All right, but there comes a certain point in time when you take a staple feature like that, and I mean taking somebody as a human shield and being able to throw them into like traffic to train or some shit, or just to get them off your. Let me calm down. So,
Yeah.
so let me move on. Right, in terms of the story, probably the worst story I played in a minute. And what I mean by that is uninspired as shit. The writing is terrible. It's cringy as fuck. And it's just like, bro, it's not a Saints game. When you guys think of Saints Row, you guys think of Saints Row 2 and 3, maybe 4 if you guys did enjoy 4, cuz I know a couple of people did. But you think gangs. You think, you know what I'm saying, you fighting to take over the city type shit. Granted, that's kind of the same premise here, but it's not on the same scale as 2. And what I mean by that is like you fighting, but it doesn't feel like you're fighting for anything. You're just fighting like soulless AI that just do fucking nothing. And then on top of that, they're bullet spongy to all hell. They have a fucking help bar on top of their names. Like, bro. And on top of that, the game feels dated. We haven't, bro. Prior to this game releasing, we haven't seen a Saints Row game in 9 years. 9. Damn near a decade. And this is what y'all give us. And on top of that, y'all make the game feel dated. Like the game was supposed to come out a fucking decade ago. Like, what are y'all doing over there in that development studio, bruh? Like, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all did release y'all did over on Gamescom, y'all did reveal Dying Light 2 again, which that game has been under development hell, but it also goes under the fact that, bro, y'all rushed this game out to all hell. And let me not even get started with the bugs, family. Cause yo, when I tell you, when I was creating a character and my character creation kept getting stuck, bro, I had to restart my game about 3 times just to get it through, bro. Shit is nuts. And on top of that, my game come with fucking launch. This is what y'all giving out to people? And on top of that, it took y'all about 2 days to release a patch for the game that's broken. And on top of that, the patch doesn't even fucking work.
If you listen on Spotify, I'm crying.
Yo, what's wrong?
You can't see what I'm
Yo, what's wrong, bro? What's up with these AAA studios? Like, why can't we just get a good game, man? Like, y'all out, bro. Y'all are single-handedly destroying franchises. Single-handedly. Like, it's outrageous at this point, bruh. Like, y'all are y'all done destroyed Cyberpunk, even though that wasn't a franchise, but y'all done destroyed Cyberpunk. Now y'all destroying Saints, bro. A cult classic? Nah, man. Nah, hell no. Fuck no. Hell no. And then on top of that, it was another bug, bruh. And I wish I would still had the footage, but the footage got corrupted, bruh. I remember I initiated a mission, bro. I initiated a mission, right? All right, boom. I get to the mission point to where you start the mission. When I tell y'all I got stuck in an infinite loading screen for about 15 minutes until I had to close the fucking game.
You waited 15 minutes, so you're different. I would have gave it 2.
This game is dog shit, man. It's trash. And I'm not gonna lie, I might still finish it, cause I love Saints Row. But it's just a matter of the fact that, like, bruh,
This nigga's crazy.
y'all AAA studios, bruh, y'all need to get y'all shit together. And I honestly hope that this year, these past few years that we've been having with a lot of these AAA studios, bruh, I hope that this year is the final year that we get some bullshit. Next year, I want to see nothing but straight bangers, bro.
Facts.
I wanna see nothing but nothing but good fucking games. Because at this point, as a gaming community, that's what we deserve. We're tired of receiving dog shit. We received dog shit 2 years ago with Cyberpunk. Now we're receiving dog shit again with fucking Saints Row. Like, y'all just don't care. Like, at this point, y'all just said, hey, we don't give a fuck about the consumer. We don't care about y'all. Y'all niggas just a dollar sign. And we knew this. We knew this. But as for any hope for us receiving a sequel to this, oh yeah, they shot that shit like a duck out of water. That shit is dead. It's over. We're never getting another Saints Row. And with the reviews that came out, that game receiving a majority of a 60%. More some cases, I seen that game go as far as a 25%. So it's just a matter of the fact, like, bro, I know the series is done. I
Yeah.
know that I
God
know this shit
bless.
not coming back, bro. Cause y'all killed it. Y'all killed one of my favorite series, bro. Like, bro.
He's super sick right now. This shit, from what I'm hearing, this shit is like the last season of Game of Thrones.
Cool, cool.
Everybody that would love what it once was, sick. Sick how it ended. Sick. So
They,
sick that Game of Thrones had to even come out with a prequel now that everybody's looking forward to.
oh
Oh, this is
yeah.
what happened before.
I actually have to watch that, but bro, I haven't felt this pain since Cyberpunk, bro. And I bought 2 copies of Cyberpunk. That's nuts. So
Different.
it's just a matter of the fact of by me still going out and buying this piece of shit of a game. Like I said, I'm gonna probably still play it because they're probably going to, because they actually came out today saying, oh yeah, we released a patch yesterday. Like I said, that patch didn't fucking work because they fixed the launch issues. They didn't fix that shit. Hell no, because I still get the fucking launch issues. But
Super sick.
they said, you know what I'm saying, they gonna drop a couple of hot fixes. So we gonna see. And if they still, you know what I'm saying, if it's still on that bullshit, oh yeah, I know. I'ma still try to get my refund. I know. And I already played 10 hours. I'ma still try to get my refund. Trust and
Yeah.
fucking believe. Cause
Playing some
bro,
legend.
it's no reason why, bro. It's no reason why I should have to try to launch a fucking game 50 times just for me to open it.
Sick.
It's there's no
Sick.
room for that. No room for error. Cause at that point, you already spent an hour just trying to open a fucking game. You
Sick.
haven't even made your character yet, and you already having issues. So it's just a matter of the fact, like, bruh, but listen, fix it,
You
fix
heard
it.
him. You heard the
I'm,
man.
I'm, I'm oh, yo, I'm so fed up with these Triple H studios, bruh. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired, but at this point in time, bro, I can't do it. And with Deep Silver Volition being the developers of Saints Row, they're also the developers of fucking Dead Island 2. So I'm even more scared for that fucking game. And that
Sick.
game was good. And we got gameplay for that. Which I'm actually talk to y'all about that next week on episode 30. But yeah,
He's sick.
yeah,
If y'all don't know by now, he's super sick.
yeah,
And I've been laughing this whole time. He's super
yeah.
sick, yo. No, he's a legend.
Don't,
Yo, as soon as I talked to this man today, first thing he told me was, "Don't buy Saints Row."
don't.
Then he showed me a clip of him not being able to start it. Then he showed me another clip of him trying to edit his character, and then once he hit certain like a certain option, his whole customization froze. Saints Row, man, a legendary game. We love to see it. Not really, if you can't tell, I'm being definitely sarcastic, but much love, Saints Row. Y'all did it again. You and the investors, man. I hope y'all are happy. You wanted to put a game out that's a cult classic that's gonna get the buys regardless because of just the name value alone. So then you and the investors are like, yeah, let's do it. Let's put it out. Doesn't matter. Couple months in, we'll put it past that. May fix it, may not. But at least we'll have DLCs. Gaming community, this is what we've come to. Disgusted, disappointed. It's crazy.
And the craziest part about it is when Saints Row 2 first released, bruh, and 3, they both wasn't perfect games. By far, they wasn't perfect. And I mean, in terms of like technical, you know what I'm saying, issues and things of that nature, they wasn't perfect games. Because I remember in Saints Row 3 on PC, I lost my fucking save file. But it's just a matter of the fact of like, bro, if you have a game to the point where I can't, as a consumer, I can't open it. Like what? Like nobody. So nobody play tested it. Nobody was like, yo, like before we put this out, we need to patch it. So nobody in that boardroom when the game went gold was like, bro, like you know what I'm saying, maybe we should run through this bitch one more time just to make sure like this shit ain't so that just ain't coming across y'all minds, I guess, huh? Yeah, I was just like, hey, that shit just gonna ship how it is, family. It's just like, hey, that's out of our hands. It's in God's hands now.
Facts.
Yo, Deep Silver Revolution, bro. I wanna say 3 words to y'all, but I'm a hold off up until Dead Island 2 drops. And if y'all fuck up Dead Island 2 for me, oh yeah, cause y'all done already fucked up Saints Row for me.
Yo, on
Y'all done
Spotify again. I'm crying on
yo
Spotify. Our listeners, I'm crying.
y'all done already soiled it. Y'all done, you know what I'm saying, y'all done already pissed in my frosted flakes this morning. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all ruin that for me, bro.
Yo, it's
Oh yeah. Oh, and it drops in February. Oh yeah. Trust and believe. Some words will be said on this podcast, and I am not holding back. Trust. But
this nigga is crazy.
yeah, man. Gaming 2022, everybody.
What are you gonna do, man? It's tough. Oh,
whole lot of fucking pain, bruh.
whole
Anyway,
lot of money.
whole lot of fucking pain. I'm not.
Yeah,
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm not looking forward to any more games the rest of this year unless it's a fucking indie title. I'm gonna be honest
I'm
with you,
chilling. I'm chilling off all these bum ass games.
bro.
Chilling.
I started playing this one indie title last night called Midnight Fight Express. That shit is tough. I can't lie to you, but
Yeah,
man. So if y'all were looking forward to Saints Row 2, bro, or not Saints Row 2. If y'all looking forward to Saints Row, bro, don't waste your money right now. Wait up until they actually get patches out. Oh, they also said that they released a patch on P5 and it ain't do shit.
makes sense.
But yeah, so if y'all looking forward to that, man, wait. I suggest this wholeheartedly. Wait until you see that shit that says $20 or 10 or 10. You know what I'm saying?
Or
10,
or
10, 10
free.
is great too. Or free.
Or free
Free.
with a Christmas bonus. I
Yeah,
mean,
free.
a Christmas bundle.
Yo, free with a Christmas bundle is crazy, but hey,
Holiday giveaway.
hey man, that's my recommendation for that game, bro, cause it's some shit. It's a pile of shit. You know what I'm saying? So just save y'all money, G.
Yeah, this
Just
nigga's different.
don't go through the heartache I went through, bro, cause it won't do you no good, bro. But yeah, man. Moving on to the next topic of the HoloBros podcast. Coop, name a time that forced you to become a free thinker, my brother.
So this time, and this is edged out of my mind always. So I was coming out of a lab in lab class in RVCC where our guy Wheezy graduated from. So I
He,
went there for a semester after I finished 1 year at King's College, which is in Pennsylvania, D3 school for football at least. So ended up finishing the year there. Then I went to RVCC the next year. So this was after I was coming out of a lab. I think it was like a chemistry lab or something. So I'm coming out of the lab and I'm just like, damn. Just thinking about life, not at peace at all. Just like where am I? What am I doing? Like, what am I doing here? Late at night, coming out of a lab. Like, what the fuck am I doing here? So as fate would have it, I will bump into one of my homies at the time, and he was like, me and him damn near had the same conversation. Like, yo, what are we doing here, yo?
Mm,
Like, seriously. So me and him talked for like an hour or so, just chopping it up. Like, and then I came to the conclusion after I like left with him. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing this shit. Like, cause I thought about like, why am I even in school? Why did I want to do this shit? But then I'm like, majority of that, well, no, not majority. Most of that shit was because that's just what I was told. Like, I was just told that was like a process. Like,
okay.
once you leave high school, you go to college. Like, that's not really an option of what you can do after that. It's like I think I told this story before. My biggest goal in life was to earn a six-figure job and sit in a cubicle for 8 hours a day
Nuts.
until I retired at maybe like 60, 70.
Nuts.
That was my dream at one point. So my goal was just to go to college, sit in the cubicle, and retire like that. So, but back to the story. So I'm talking with him. I'm like, "Man, I'm getting the fuck out of here." So I ended up dropping out of school, like cold turkey. Then like I'm gone. Like fuck that. Didn't discuss it with nobody. I'm out. I'm never coming back here again.
Mm.
So in that instance though, I like nah, like because I had to think like, damn, what made me even want to go to college? What made me have these thoughts? What made me blah blah blah? So I had to do a whole bunch of peeling back of the layers. And what it came down to was I'm not even living for myself. I'm living for what I think I'm supposed to do, or
Mm.
or who I'm supposed to be. But who am I? So that was some soul searching, and then from there it was just like, nah, I don't like that feeling of me being somebody that I think other people want me to be, as opposed to just me being me. So what
Mm.
I ended up doing was I just started really honing in and really thinking for myself and figuring out what I wanted to do as a person, as a man. So that moment right there is what changed my life. Shout out to you know what I mean, the one of the homies. Well, at least at the time he was one of the homies. And you feel me? That because that not even me talking to him. I'm not saying like he said anything that persuaded me or that shifted my mentality, but it was just such perfect coincidence that I was already thinking about it,
Mm.
and then me and him just happened to bump into each other, which I know was God, but
Yeah,
just
that
for
was
like people
definitely
that,
fate.
yeah, so people that I say if you notice my words, guys, I try to say things that are more relatable to you guys. That's why sometimes I don't mention God, and I know the religious people that watch this may get mad about it. Like, no, you should speak about it every chance you get, which is true, but still be more relatable to everybody. I try to just speak in a few different terms. So one, I say God, and I'll say as fate and all that. But long story short, not the rant. I just wanted to let you guys know why I say certain things the way I say them. It's all
Very
a
right.
purpose. It's a method to the madness, man. But yeah. So that moment, just in general, just like damn. So I'm not bugging for these thoughts. He thinking the same thing I'm thinking. Like damn. And then as fate would also have it, is we both end up leaving that shit like around the
Damn.
same time. So yeah. So I mean, ever since then, I didn't look back, and I just striving and trying to get to the next level where I really need to be.
Mm.
Uh, all glory to God, of course. So, but yeah, that was my moment. That was my like, I don't know if what would you call it, like a hoorah moment or a aha moment. That's what it's called, an aha
Mm.
moment. That was
Aha
my
moment.
aha moment. So, yeah, Weezy, what's yours, man? What you got?
Uh, Honestly, this was back when I was working at Best Buy, like right before COVID hit. So, or like kind of, yeah, like literally like right before all that quarantine and all that.
Word.
Bruh, I remember I was working. Cause I remember when the word of CVID came out and shit, people was panicking. All the stores closed down
You
and
said
shit.
you said see it.
CVID, cause I don't know if YouTube still demonetizes if you say that word. So I just wanted to,
What?
because I remember back when like it first like happened, they was demonetizing videos. But
YouTube.
yeah,
For our Spotify listeners that can't see the way I'm looking,
yeah,
I- just
yeah,
go to this timestamp on YouTube. YouTube.
yeah. They was on that, bro. They
Let's get past that. Let's get
but
past this.
yeah. So I remember I wasn't working the front. I was stocking the gaming section because right before the quarantine, that's the section I was working at. So I was stocking the games and shit, stocking controllers, whatever, just making shit look, you know what I'm saying, as presentable as it could be. And I remember one of my managers, he literally sees me working. He's like, "Oh, you know what I'm saying, you should stock them shelves." And I'm like, "Bro, I'm like, I look at him, and I remember I say some snarkish shit, and I'm like, "Don't you see me? That's what I'm currently doing already." Like honestly, bro, I didn't give a fuck. Cause you wanna know why? I kind of knew that they was gonna be letting me go, cause I was only there for like a few months. Like they was furloughing people at that time, so I was like, I know I'm not gonna be here for long, cause I heard that they was getting rid of the part time niggas. So I was like, fuck it. And at that time, I was still in school. So I'm like, bro, do you not see me doing that currently? Like, do you not see me already handling my responsibilities? And he was like, oh, but you should work faster. And when he said that shit, bro,
I know.
I'm
Well,
like, I really wanted to tell him where the Frank stand was, but
what he said.
I'm like, you know what, bro? Let me not. I was like, alright, whatever. So then after he said that, I'm just replaying that whole conversation over and over in my mind, and I'm like, bro,
Oh,
I I don't want to be here. Like, and I meant that to the point where I don't want to work for anybody else. Cause prior to that job, for those of you who don't know, I used to work at a bowling alley that's close to us called Bowmore. That
now it's
shit,
Bolero.
yeah. Now, like, or before rather, I remember I was working like 12-hour shifts, 15-hour shifts at one point. So it's
Different.
just that ever revolving door where every time you try to go into a job, niggas always trying to condescend you and all that shit. And I'm like, bro, this shit not for me, bro. Like, and then on top of that, it was just like it was a lot of signs at that point that was telling me like, bro, do this YouTube shit, or not even just YouTube, just focus on your peace and your happiness, because it's like at the end of the day, that's all that fucking matters. And so then I want to say a week or two goes by, I get furloughed. So I remember I was furloughed for like 2 3 months. I remember I got furloughed in May, so it was longer
And
than that.
real quick, explain what that is to the people that don't know what that means.
So
Can you explain that?
basically, that's pretty much like getting laid off, but you're not really laid off. So it's like,
Niggas got you on injured reserve.
yeah, pretty much. So basically, they kind of they still had me on the roster, but like they basically
He's on the
told me,
bench.
yeah, they was like, you know what I'm saying, we got you on the roster, but you come in when we tell you to come in, type shit.
Yeah, so pretty much what that means is, nigga, you got a uniform, but you probably not gonna play until it's a minute left in the fourth quarter and we down by 30.
Yep, yep, pretty much. And then throughout that entire time, I want to say 3 to 4 months, because I remember they tried to get me back in like September, so it was probably longer than that, maybe 5. But they try to get me back, and I'm like, I didn't answer. Niggas tried calling me and all that shit. Bro, cause I
Frick.
I remember I remember I told one of my coworkers, cause we was chilling like at the like at the Geek Squad desk and shit, taking calls and shit. And I'm like, bro, I'm gonna be honest. If and when I do get furloughed, I don't know if and if they call me back, I don't know if I pick that motherfucker up. And I didn't, cause it was just a matter of the fact, like,
Oh,
bro, these jobs don't give a fuck about you. So
facts.
once I realized that, I'm just like, bruh, why don't I just, because at the time they was giving out unemployment, why don't I just take the unemployment and then figure out the rest of my life from there?
Facts.
And from then on, I started my own business. Niggas started this podcast. Niggas was doing well on a personal YouTube for a little minute. So it's just everything kind of just worked out on its own. Like I didn't
Facts.
really force my hand or anything, but I just played the cards that was dealt. Like you know what I'm saying? I just did what I had to do for myself, and at the end of the day, I made something out of it. And I say that to say, like, bro, don't don't let yourself be held down. Like, if you have a thought, here's my thing. If you either start to doubt or question once where you currently at in the position of your life, that's a sign to leave. Personally, at least I feel like that's a sign to leave. Cause if you also start getting those that same thought over and over and over again, that first time that you got that thought, that was already a sign. So, hey man, that's hey. Shouts out to Best Buy and Bolero though. They have some cool motherfuckers I work with, but I just I just know for me, working for anybody else, bro, that's not the life I see.
Facts.
Because it's so many multi-billionaires, millionaires out here that literally made their own lane, and it's possible. It may be hard as fuck, but shit, as long as you're persistent and consistent enough, bro, you could damn near do anything and everything. So yeah, man, that's pretty much my story, man. Um, but moving on, Coop, what does it mean to you to be assertive, man?
Uh, to be assertive just means to take initiative. Like you hear it all the time, or you may hear all the time. I used to hear this all the time growing up, like from my older sisters, like yo, like girls like assertive men. Like you got to be assertive, like which pretty much is like you have to make a decision and go with it. Like so, if I say like if a girl like, yeah, what are we doing? Like, nah, yo, we going here, then we doing this, then we doing that. And some girls may get turned off by that, but there is a lot of women out there that do love assertive men because
Facts.
they take charge. So pretty much what that is just take charge. So and it doesn't even have to be male, female. I just use that example because that's the first time I ever really was hearing about assertiveness is
Mm.
growing up and like my sister telling me like, yo, you want to attract women, be assertive. So that was the first like time I ever really had experience with that word. That was the reason why I brought it up first. But to get into it, you have to be assertive in life in general. Man, female, what else do they be having? Non-binary. What's the other categories they have?
LGBTQ. Shouts out to all our
Yeah, shout
LGBTQ
out to
people.
them. But I don't. It's too much, guys. I don't know. Like
That's a
y'all,
fact. That's a
I don't
fact.
know. Like,
It's way too fucking much though.
listen, man. Personally, me, I don't. I identify as a fish. Listen, man.
Nah,
I didn't.
identifying as a fish is crazy.
I
That's
identify.
nuts. What? But what type of fish though, bro? Like, nah, if you
Which
saying,
one? Well, which one is entitled to more rights? I don't know. Which one is like a
nigga, I don't.
maybe like a bass? I don't know.
Yo, niggas asking me like I'm Aquaman or
All
some
right, well,
shit.
listen, man. All right, well, listen, Aquaman. Listen, I did. Yo, stop laughing, bro. I identify as a white man. That's what I do.
Bro,
Listen,
I was drinking, man.
well, listen,
Hell
man.
no.
Well, you're being one with the water, Aqua. But AM. Hey, look, it's AM. Hey
Fuck no.
guys, there goes AM.
Hell no, nigga.
Like, wait, that nigga named Morning? No, 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 that's
Yeah.
AM. Like, stop.
Hey, yo, nah, that's
Wait,
nuts. That's insane. I ain't
you
gonna
were
lie.
you were the original Morning. You was before Alonzo. You was the original Morning. I mean, never mind. Listen,
Yo,
you
get out here, man. Get out of here, man.
fuck it. I'm gonna still be around. But listen, man. Uh, yeah. So before we even got to any of these other things, let's get back to assertiveness. Sorry, we be going on tangents. That's what we do here, man. So
No,
not to
it's a
get off
fact.
subject, but we gonna get off subject because we get off subject. You get the subject? All right, fuck it. Listen.
See,
Um
y'all know what we do around
but yeah, nah, but on a serious note though. So be assertive. You have to take charge, not only just in like situations, but take charge of your life. Be assertive when it comes to your life. Kind of similar to what we were saying before, our first topic, which was live life on the offensive. But this one is assertive. This one is like you kind of make a way, you take lead, you take charge.
here.
So another thing about being a good leader that we talked about on the previous episode, assertiveness is another trait of a good leader. You need to be a leader needs to be assertive. They need to make decisions, stick with them, and just go.
Yep.
A lot of times, like it's like double dutch with people. They, maybe I'm gonna like you. If you ever seen anybody play double dutch, which is for those of you that don't know, I'm a little older. Meezy's a little older.
Hmm.
It's crazy because we have to say that because there's young kids watching it.
Yo, that's
But
nuts to think
so
about.
yeah, because the kids y'all don't go outside, man. Y'all don't. I don't know. But anyway, so double dutch is a game where it's two long jump ropes and one person on each side, and then they do this, and it looks impossible. I remember as a kid seeing my sister do that shit. I'm like, damn, man, that's mad cool. How did they not get hit?
I remember
So
I could do that just a little bit.
yeah, he was a fiend ass nigga. But so I used to be like, damn. So but did so double dutch is that game, and then it's like you got to jump in. But a lot of times people to time it, if you ever see them, they get like there's people that just go in and say fuck it.
Yeah.
There's other people that wait 20 like million years before they like, all right, bet, hold up, yeah, hold on, let me get a rhythm. It's like a nigga that's trying to rap, but he never spit.
Facts.
Yeah, yo, turn me
They
up in the headphones.
they like do this type of stance for real.
Yeah,
Like
that's
they
how they.
square up
Yeah,
and then hop in type shit.
niggas looking at life like Chung Lee loading screen.
Yeah. Yeah. They look like bicycle kick King off of Mortal Kombat. That's
Yeah, that's a
nuts.
fact. That's a fact. They're like the drunken. What's the drunken fighter?
The drunken fist, the I know you talking about. I know you talking about.
Yeah, they look like him. But yeah, so guys, listen, man. Be assertive. Like don't be the guy that we're describing or the girl we're describing that's taking forever to jump in the double dutch because it looks too difficult. You're looking like me as a kid, like, damn, how did they not get hit by that? Instead, just jump in, man.
Yeah,
Make a decision and just go with it.
yeah.
Obviously, viewer discretion advised. We don't advise anybody to do anything rash or crazy, but
All right.
you know what I'm saying? Just go with it. And a lot of good things will happen being assertive because the when you wait, you a lot of times you tend to wait too long and the things pass you by. But at least if you jump right in, you have a chance. You give yourself an opportunity. Just jump in. You give yourself an opportunity, and like I said, that's an attractive trait, not just for like women to men, but also just men to men. Pause. But like not attractive as like sexually attractive, but like attractive like I want to be around him. Like
Yeah,
he's the type of person I want to be around. Like
it's the same vibes.
he yeah, like this person the type of person I want to be around because they just go after it. Like they make a decision. They're not timid. They just go for it. So it's an attractive trait, not sexually, but just like
Energy.
yeah, like an energy wise trait to where it's like, nah, yeah, that's the type of person I want to be around. So work on your assertiveness and really just work on just making a decision. Like, damn, I want to do this. Boom, I want to try for the football team. I have to do it. Oh yeah, I want to start my own company. I want to do it. I want to work on writing movies. I want to do it. I want to, whatever, and you just do it. Boom, or you at least try to do it. If it don't work out, it don't work out.
Yep.
Everything may not work out, but you know what I'm saying? Just at least you're trying, at least you're just going with it. So
Yeah.
that was my 2 cents, man. Weezy, what you got?
Honestly, being assertive is probably one of, if not the best trait that you can have to a certain extent. Cause I feel like some people take that assertiveness, like Coop said, as like a negative. Like in a way, like you're kind of doing too much. But I feel like if you're assertive and mean what you say and mean and have meaning in the things that you do with a sense of urgency, that
Facts.
that just shows like, yo, like dude's a go getter or shorty's a go getter or wherever the
Yeah, like
case is.
they want something in life,
Exactly.
and they
Like
will not be denied.
exactly. And they'll do anything to have it. And I feel like that trait specifically, we're seeing a lot more in this generation that people are kind of just pushing that to the wayside and kind of just leaving more things up in the air for interpretation, or just leaving things up in the air in general. And honestly, bruh, if you have no sense of direction, how are you ever going to reach your destination? How are you ever going to just even get after the things that you want if you aren't assertive? Because if you aren't assertive and mean the things that you do and say, people, I feel like people just gonna look at you like a joke. Cause
Yeah.
I've been in situations like that where, you know what I'm saying, I've been both assertive and non-assertive. It For me, it depends on the situation, but I feel like in most cases, as long as you mean what you say and you're assertive in what you mean, but also saying it in such a way where the other person can understand and relate, I feel like that'll only just deepen the connection, or even still just show that, you know what I'm saying, you're a person that's not to be fucked around with. And what I mean by that is like, yo, like somebody who just, like I said, gets up and be on their grind every single day. Or even if you're making dates or making plans for a date, and you say, all right, we're going out and doing this and this, and they actually notice that, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, at least somebody's taking charge. At least somebody's not leaving both, you know what I'm saying, both opportunities open ended. Because the moment that you leave something open ended, the moment that you get to the date, y'all still deciding. And nobody has any idea. And then when you pick them up and you still haven't decided, that's kind of like, yo, like, what are we doing here? Like, why are we not, you know what I'm saying, already moving? Why didn't we already have this, you know what I'm saying, planned out? So
Fact.
I say that to say, like, yo, like, start being more assertive, start having more meaning meanings in your, both your thoughts, your and what you do and what you say, and just go get it. Because the assertiveness is honestly is what's going to help you get to where you want to be at the tail end of your destination. You're going to think yourself, yo, thank God, you know what I'm saying, I was so assertive in XYZ situation, because you wasn't going to be there without it. You
Facts.
you was gonna let people push you over and just let people do whatever that they wanted up until you actually said something. But if you were more assertive from the rip, there would have been no room for that. So, you know what I'm saying, playing or being assertive plays a big part in being the person that you want to be, especially if you want to be a leader, especially if you want to be of somebody that's important. Being assertive just lets people know, like, yo, this person's not to be fucked with. Don't fuck with that person. Like, and what I mean by that is like, don't play around when it comes to business, or don't play around with something that they care about, because the moment that they do care about something, they're going to go get it. So yeah, that's pretty much what I have for that. G, you got anything else to add before we move on, my brother?
No, that's good. But Weezy, so there's been a lot of talks, man, about this hall pass thing, right?
Oh no.
I'm like hall pass. I've never heard of this term before. And for those of you that are like me that never heard of this term before, what that hall pass means is you and your partner have an agreed upon person or persons on a said list that it is like if I ever run into this person just on happenstance, if I ever run into this person and anything happens, then it's not considered a cheat because we've already agreed upon, oh, okay, boom. So how it may work is like, okay, your significant other may have always had a childhood crush on this certain celebrity, or in high school they've always had a crush on this person, but they
Mm,
never nothing never, materialized or manifested into anything. So they have it on their list that, I would sure love to, whatever,
all right.
go, do whatever. So it's not considered a cheat because both of you have agreed upon this. So with that being said, Wheezy,
What's up, man?
First, it's kind of a two-parter. So first question:
What's up, man?
how do you feel about a hall pass? Secondly, no, actually, no, because that's gonna mess up the order. One, have you ever given a hall pass?
Fuck no.
All right, so that kind of his answer kind of just gave it away. So how do you feel about a hall pass, and how would you react if your partner requested one,
Fuck
or
no.
at least gave it on get have it had it open for discussion, like yo, like such and such, like yo, what if blah blah, like yo, would you ever consider doing this, or like how would you
Like,
feel about
it could be an open discussion, but I know at the end of the day, I'm probably hit her with the hardest fuck no that could ever be hit. I ain't I ain't gonna lie, cause bro, it's like nah, G, fuck no. Like even cause I think about it this way, right? If we're married, if we're whatever the case is, if we are in a very much serious relationship and we know it's a 1-to-1 scale, and a celebrity comes in, bro, they're only another fucking. They're just like us, just more fucking money. So what does?
But it don't have to be the hall pass. Don't have to be for celebrity. The hall pass can also be
Oh yeah,
for
that's true. For
like a high
anybody.
school,
Yeah.
like somebody that you was rocking with in high school, or
No,
somebody you had a crush on. Anybody,
no,
doesn't have to be a celebrity.
no,
It could be the fucking the girl that's bagging stuff at Aldi.
narrow. Fuck no. Hell no. Fuck what Tracy Morgan say? No. No. Hell no. Fuck no. 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 We're not doing that. No. Fuck no. No.
Yeah,
We not nah. We not doing that. Cause fuck you. Fuck I look like cheating on you. Granted, yeah, you gave me the hall pass, but it's like one, you're still trading energies. Two, you still sleeping with another fucking person while y'all are together. Granted, y'all did talk this shit out.
to play devil's advocate, Weezy. The flip side of that is you would also have one. So yeah, she's doing that, but you would also have one as well,
No,
or a few, or whatever. So just
no,
playing devil's advocate. Just playing devil's advocate.
no, fuck no. Hell no.
Just playing.
Hell no. Cause why the fuck we married then?
Nah, well, some people argue that the love is what keeps you guys married, but there's also that just something is in them that's like, damn, like I always, grew up watching such and such on TV. I would love to blah blah, but that doesn't mean they're gonna leave you for them or whatever.
I
That's the
understand
hall
that.
pass. It's just like, yo, like if anything happens, then not saying like you got thirsty in their DM, but if anything just happens and it's like it's
No,
cool pretty much. Like
no,
it's not a flag on a play.
no. It's definitely a flag on the play. Multiple of them at that. Cause it's like, bruh, nah, nah. Like,
So easy, man.
what's
Like I'm
up,
not
man?
gonna lie, bro. Like I think like what you're saying is a little bit too immature.
Why you say that?
Nah, because
Nah,
nah, like
why you say that?
no. Just let me finish, bro. Like I think like what you're saying is immature. Like I feel like if your partner needs to be like, or your partner just wants to have a certain experience, they should. But
Yeah.
like I'm trying to think how to say it. Like I'm immature too. I'm immature as a motherfucker. No, never happening. Are you dumb?
Yeah,
Juju,
see,
never happening. Are you dumb?
see,
Me and this nigga is both immature together. At the
yo,
end,
fuck it,
fuck it.
fuck
That's
we.
tough.
Hey, it
And I'm
is, it
speaking as
is
a
what it
married
is.
man. I'm speaking as a married man. Shit. Yeah.
Hey,
I have a saying that I say off the pod, but I can't. I don't want to say it here. It's young people watching. But yeah, you can't do that and come home to me.
nope,
Impossible.
nope,
Impossible.
I'm not
So
doing that shit.
yeah, no. What my guy say? What my guy damn, what's his name, bro? Fuck. Forgot his name, but the dude that played Ezel in Friday, but he was also in he passed away, rest in peace.
Wait, he passed
Johnson.
away.
Yes, last name Johnson. Damn, I don't know why I'm
Oh
forgetting his name. He's
shit,
an
rest in
icon. But
peace.
yeah, so I'm a quote him when he was in I got the hookup with Master P when he was blue. He said, "No, hell no." I'm gonna say it in Spanish. El no. Yeah, no, that's a fact. No, 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 that's never
He
happened.
said, "Oh
So,
no."
so, guys in the comments, man, look, sound off too, man. Would
Mhm.
you allow your partner, guy or girl, doesn't matter. Would you allow your partner or starfish, whatever? I don't know what's going on, but like, would you allow your partner to have a hall pass if you can have one as well? Like, it's a fair trade. It's not just they get a hall pass and you don't. Would you allow that? Me and Weezy both say absolutely not.
Fuck no.
And I know
Hell
people
no.
out there may say that's immature or that's whatever.
Hey, call us what you want.
Shit, I guess I'm a child.
Nah, facts.
I'm not even born. I'm a newborn.
Oh, facts. Who you talking about, nigga?
I just was born now.
I'm still in my mother's womb. Fuck you talking about?
Yeah, no, I still might be like pause. I still might be like sperm, like floating around.
Not the
If
seed.
yeah, nah, if that's immature, then yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm never growing up.
Hey,
I'm never growing up then. So yeah, man, sound off. Let us know if y'all are giving out hall passes, or if you have given out a hall pass, or if you would consider it, depending on the right person or whatever. Because there's some of y'all that's probably like, no, I would never do that, or nah, I'm not doing that. Y'all bugging. But then you meet that one that's like, nah, yeah, you got that. I'll give you that. Like so. Just sound off in the comments, man. Let us know what y'all think about it. Me and Weezy both say absolutely
fuck
not.
no.
No hall pass.
Hell no. El no.
Yeah, that's out of here. You do that, you're not coming back home to me.
Bye.
Yeah, so stay thirsty, my friends. What you talking about?
Yo, staying thirsty is crazy.
Yeah,
But
I don't know what to tell you, but you got to figure that out on your own. Not with
no, this
me.
hey, can't be with me.
What? Come on, man.
Not I.
Jigga. Come on, man. That's my motherfucking name. Come on with the dumb
Nigga.
shit.
Alright, man. I think that's pretty much going to do it for this week's episode of the HoloBros podcast. We are currently at hour 36 minutes, and we pretty much cover all that we needed to cover about today. So with
That's a
that
fact.
being said, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Also, for those of you on Spotify, don't forget to rate the pod 5 stars and share this shit out
Five
with
star, five
y'all
star, five star.
friends, with y'all other friends, and then their other friends of the other friends. And then make sure y'all come back next week, next Saturday, 10 a.m. every single week.
Episode 30 coming up.
Yes,
Yee.
sir. And yo,
Classic.
when I tell y'all, this one's about to be a certified classic. I'm gonna need we gonna need everybody to come out for this next episode. And this episode too. You know what I'm saying? Don't in our past episodes, don't forget the past episodes now.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
If you haven't gone yet, watch all of our older episodes as well.
The
Make sure you
discography, man. See
yes
the growth,
sir.
man.
Yes
Pause.
sir. Bro, we've been doing this since February. It's 6 months. We're about to go on 7 next month. So with that being said, man, this train is ever gonna keep on moving. And wait till y'all see, bro. Hey, I promise y'all, bro. It, we won't be on Discord forever. Trust and believe.
You don't gotta say
Hey,
no more.
hey.
You don't
That's
gotta say nothing else, man. That's it.
that's all I'm gonna say, man. But
Yeah.
we appreciate y'all for coming out every single week and tuning in with us and just chopping it up with your boys. And Coop, you want to take us out of here, brother?
Yeah, man. Like my guy said, man, episode 30 coming up. This episode 29 and
Trisky.
episode 30. We got a surprise for y'all. We really do appreciate y'all
Gang.
guys though. Need y'all to come in and drove for this next episode, man. We gonna
Facts.
be, you know what I mean, this gonna be one of the ones. So
Facts.
but we really do appreciate you guys. Like my guy said, do all that YouTube, that Spotify stuff, man. Come on, man. Helps us grow, helps the channel, gets the message out there.
Yes, sir.
As y'all can see, this is a positive message. You can have some entertainment in there, but predominantly a positive message. And just we really need to get this information out to those that need this information. So like our guy said, Wheezy, do all that YouTube stuff and everything. It helps the algorithm let everybody else, see it and recommend. So, but other than that, man, would you give out a hall pass? I wouldn't.
Fuck no.
You
Hell
heard
no.
Weezy's answer. You heard his answer. Let us know what you think in the comments, though, man. It's been your boy Coop,
It's been your boy Wheezy.
and
And
we out of here, man. I'm
bye.
hungry, man. I'm hungry.